cannot enter a cat into a horse race. And that's not just a formality. Okay, there are very good reasons for that. The cat doesn't have what it takes to run the race. Now, by the same token, if you're not a state, you can't join the ICC. And again, that's not just a formality. It's because a state has jurisdiction that it needs to delegate to the ICC. Without that jurisdiction that it can delegate, the ICC has no jurisdiction. So that requirement is not just a formal one, it's an absolute requisite in order to be able to give jurisdiction to the ICC. And we are talking about a legal question here. And when it's up to a legal body to define a legal question, to answer a legal question, it must use the legal parameters, those which are in existence, those which everybody knows, because the law, by definition, has to be something that one can rely on. There has to be a certain amount of certainty as to what to expect. Everyone knows what a state is. Ironically, the prosecutor herself, in her submission to the pre-trial chamber, when asking for the chamber to rule on the issue of jurisdiction, she herself said that it's important to proceed from a solid jurisdictional basis. The very fact that she felt the need to ask the pre-trial chamber for a determination of whether there was jurisdiction already shows that the jurisdictional basis is not so solid. I think it's quite clear that when the ICC was established, and remember that countries like Israel and of course the United States were actually very instrumental in setting up the ICC, the idea was not that the ICC would go after the great democracies of the world which have fully functioning, autonomous, independent legal systems. The ICC was meant to go after those legal black holes where there is really no accountability. Unfortunately, for reasons beyond my understanding, the ICC is barking up the wrong trees, and at the end of the day, that is going to be detrimental. The ICC is going to write itself out of history.